I got it. I got it. Man, thank you, Lord. I got it. So I just passed my Combine account today. And this was a slippery road. And I've learned a lot of lessons in this new challenge that I did with Topstep. So I've taken quite a few challenge accounts, Combine accounts here. I passed a few, failed a few. I've been funded, lost funded accounts. But this one gave me a lot of clarity. And before I get into the clarity part, I want to show you guys the way that I traded. So, one thing I love about Topstep, let me just talk about this. What I love about Topstep is their journaling system. And I'm going to use this a lot more on this Express funded account once I pay for it today. But I love how they show you the visualizations here. So let's get into it. So you guys can see here that I did pass. And this is my total realized for today. My win-loss ratio was 55%. It did get up as high as like 64%, but I did have a really horrible week last week, and I'm going to show you guys that. You can see my average win-loss ratio, my profit factor, and my best day profit. Okay, so I just want to show you guys the line chart here. So you can see how my account was flowing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and I took a really bad dip here last week, and then it was just up, up, up from there this week, which was really good. So it says my risk to reward ratio is 1.20. Great job on maintaining a favorable risk to reward. And I'm going to get into that. You can see that my best profitable day was on a Wednesday. My least profitable day was on a Tuesday. That was from last week. I lost $725. And this is what I like. Okay, so I like that it shows me my average trade duration. I do not hold a lot of my trades, especially since I've moved down to the 2 minute time frame, which has helped me a lot from the 15-minute time frame that I was trading on ES on my last account. And I like to get in and out, but I'm also learning there are really times I need to be holding my trades for more than 2 minutes, maybe 10 to 15 to 20, maybe even 30 minutes. And I'll get into that a little bit later. So you can see that my best day was $1,200, and my worst trade was a loss of 512. But remember my worst day was negative $725. So that means I took more than one trade, right? So I want to talk about these two numbers right here. The reason in the duration, one thing about journaling that is very important isn't the win-loss ratio. A lot of people love to ask, well, what's your win-loss ratio? I'm going to be honest with you guys. That does not matter. That's not the majority rules, right? What's going to matter is the risk to reward. Because here's the clarity part. One thing that I've learned when it comes to these trading accounts, I could pass them in 1 week. But here's what's holding me back. I'm getting out of my trades too fast. Once again, look at the trade duration. I am getting out of my trades too fast. Now, some of them are going to hit take profit fast. That's fine. But depending on the momentum and the volatility is what's going to tell me to ride the wave. And you'll see how I did that today. It's going to tell me to ride the wave to get a bigger profit return. So when I do have a losing day, it doesn't hurt as bad because this number can be 2-3 times this for what I could be making, but I'm not making that in a lot of my trades, and it's keeping me in the combines too long. So let's go down to the journals, and you guys can see here, I'm more profitable when I am holding my positions, right? So you guys can see like with my win rate, anytime I hold a trade over 2 minutes, I do better. If I hold it under 2 minutes, I do worse. And guess what? When I'm holding them under 2 minutes, it's making me want to get into more trades to get more money, right? But that's hurting me because maybe I'm exiting my trades too fast, and I know I am. I'm not getting my full profit potential. Now, here's why I say that. Let's go to when I first started. I started this account November 12th. You can see the first week I made $513, but look at this. $482, $200, $306, but look at how many trades I took. Okay? That's one. You guys can see the next week I made a total of $1,393, but look how many trades I took on these. I took one trade, right? But these numbers should be bigger. Some of them, not all of them, some of them correct, But $117, that means that I just got in and out. Or I probably moved my stop loss too fast on this one and on this one. And there are times when I do journal. And like this one, I did notice we were close to a 1 hour low. I anticipated a quick trade to the downside. I would not be holding this trade long, which is true. But in hindsight, and you guys probably can't see this that well, I should not have been in this trade. I should have waited a little bit longer. And there was a better move an hour later that would have been like $2,000. But I entered on an inside bar. Okay. So, and I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to keep a better journal because I do love that I can journal these trades. You guys can see going into the the second week that I lost $305. There was a holiday here, so I didn't trade on holidays. And these should have been higher. But look how many trades it took for me to make this. Normally, when I do one trade, I do better. If I have to do 2 or 3 trades, and this isn't talking about adding positions, but when I have to enter more trades, sometimes it's because I entered too late and now I'm trying to get back in. And that's not good for my mental. But this wasn't bad. And I want to talk about these first 3 weeks. With these first 3 weeks, I was almost done with my challenge. I think I was up like, I needed $600 more, a little bit over $600 more to pass this combine. But let's look at the next week. The next week is very telling. I had a horrible week. Now, I do want to say this. I haven't been teaching much. I have not been online much. I have not been showcasing much because of personal family matters, right? And just not mentally being there and dealing with a few things in the background. And mentally, when you're dealing with things, it affects your trading. And all of these should have been winning days. These all should have been winning days. But because, 1, I was close to passing my combine. 2, I was dealing with things personally. It was me wanting to be out of this combine so bad that I was taking trades that it just did not make sense. It did not fit my rules. And I did have one winning day, but look at how many trades that I took. I only took 2 trades this day for my worst day. 2 trades. And yeah, that sucked. It hurt because it was a winning day. This was a winning day. This was a winning day. But I ended up losing money. 5 trades, crazy for me to do. Right? And that resulted in me taking 17 trades and losing $1,300, over almost $1,400, almost 14, when I only had 600 more to go. But I bounced back. I came back. My mind was clear. My husband preached to me. He gave me a pep talk. Good for him because I needed that. Good for me for having a husband who does that. And I bounced back. This was my biggest day. I did have, I need to keep a better journal, but I did have 1 loser, but I came back. I had a $1,200 profit after that. And then today, right? Today helped me win. I only did 5 trades. So 2 Monday, 2 yesterday, winner losers, and I did journal on this one. Just to show you guys, I did journal this one. This one was a really good trade. I did close this trade out early, and I should have held it for like a few more points. I missed out on like an additional $260. You know, but it is good so far. But let's talk about the trade for today, okay? So one thing I've been noticing is volatility. When there's momentum in the market, when there's not momentum, I'll do another video over this. But the thing about this is I come to the charts. I'm like, okay, we're in an uptrend. So I noticed that. Boom. I want to be a buyer. And because I want to be a buyer, I'm noticing the range. Now, this tells me I need to enter into more contracts because the range is very low. And I only did 1 contract, right? And this is why I'm talking about this. The reason why I'm in my combine so long sometimes is because I need to do a better job with having more contracts when the momentum is in my favor. And this momentum is heavily in my favor, but I ended up doing 1 contract, okay? That's how much my mind can handle today. So the market opens and it pulls back, right? It comes down. I enter right here. The market pulls back a little bit. Boom, boom, pops back up, inside bar. Okay, cool. Now look at this wick right here. And I got this recorded. This wick right here, I wanted to get out at this line because this will put me at my $53,000 total, my $3,000 profit. But y'all see how I was so close, $80 away. Price pulls back. Now I got a little bit confidence because inside bar, okay, well, price could probably be pushed off of it and then continue. And it did, right? And this is why understanding the flow of the market, understanding your setup, understanding how you trade, how you enter on a day like this, and this is what I'm learning, and I'm going to be taking this into my Express account, hold the trade. I got to get better with holding my trades because when I hold my trades, especially when the market is in my favor, this can happen. And I'm going to be learning to scale my stops. But, and then going into the future, when I do more combines, I'll be out of them quicker. Now, this won't always be the case. This is just if the market has high volatility and it's just going up, 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 or down, 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 down. But if there are deeper fluctuations and the momentum's a little bit low, I can't do that. I have to get in and out. Okay? But I'm excited with passing this combine. I did make a $10, $13 extra just in case. It's just a mental relief when you get funded. It's a mental relief. And tomorrow, if I did not pass it today, I would have been trying it again tomorrow because tomorrow will be the rebuild date. But it is possible. So if any of you have been losing your accounts or have just lost account, you know, one thing I love about Topstep is only $50. And then even with their new rules now, sometimes I think the resets now will be extending. If you reset, it'll extend your 30 days. So I love that about Topstep. I love that they're making so many changes to not only better themselves as a prop firm and better the traders, but it's giving you a journal, it's giving you a calendar, it's giving you an outlook. You can get help with the coaches if you decide to go the coaching route. They're giving you your stats. You don't have to create a sheet if you don't want to. It's just good overall. So I'll be paying for the funded account today. And yeah, try my hand at the Express. Hopefully I can keep this one and I can keep, stay in my mental lane. I'm already creating notes for how I'm going to trade this account. And then just going from there. So this feels good. But if y'all have any questions, just let me know. And I pray you guys have a good day. Y'all go be blessed.